Dr. Wood, and just going through my calendar here, and how many ways can I count off all these days that I can hate your guts? So I want to bring that up because talk about relationships, and I've seen too many people that husband, wife, mother, father, brother, sister. And let me get this straight. You're willing to take that calendar called your freaking life, hold a grudge, be angry, and waste your freaking life to be right. It says a lot about you. In your maturity level, I'm a loving person. That's why I hate my sister. Really? You don't have any guts to get enough courage to let go of the bullshit, to say, you know what, I like to get back in a relationship. I care about you. I want to first take responsibility for my actions in the cause of the upset. You know, life's too short, man. It's called time. You don't know how much you got. Do you want to spend the rest of your life being freaking angry at somebody? You're a freaking punk. You're a coward. You got no guts. That's what I would say. Or you could say, you know what? I value this person, and I'm going to let my ego, pride go. That I could spend all this time loving you, being in a relationship with you, getting to know you better. How can we connect? Maybe I could practice forgiveness here. Maybe I'm not a forgiving person. Maybe I don't forgive myself. You know, what isn't, I mean, this is a lot I see so much stupidity in the world of this need to be right, an unwillingness to forgive. And people go, all I want's peace in the world. Why are you being peaceful? Let me look in your family. Let me look in your relationships. Is there peace in your house? Are you at peace with yourself? Are you serious? If not, I'm going to call you on your bullshit. I'll say, you're saying one thing, you're doing something else. You want peace? I believe in peace and love. No, you don't. No, you don't. You're full of shit. If you're holding a grudge against your friend, someone, you know, is it worth it? I mean, look at the calendar. Seriously, man, it is. This year's almost over. You know, 2016's almost gone. It went by fast. How many days of this month were you angry? One, I was upset and angry. Maybe I'll try tomorrow. Boom, angry, upset. I'm still mad at him. Boom, angry, upset. Oh, there goes a month. There goes another week. There goes another week. For what? Because your pride? Because your ego? Because you feel like someone got the better part of you? Is that what it's about? I really question your character. I really question your courage. I really question whether or not you're a loving person. I could say the same about myself too. I mean, hey, I got ego too. I got pride. I make mistakes. But I need to ask myself, is it worth it? Isn't there enough killing in the world? Isn't there enough ugliness, slander, gossip, needing to get even? You know, I think there's plenty of that. I mean, what about, you know, am I willing to grow up enough to get past my ego pride to forgive someone else? You don't have to forget what they did. You know, you can mention what went on. You can say, hey, look, you know, there's a foul that went on here, and I'm upset about this. I felt like I wasn't being respected or whatever. But I'm going to tell you what. I care about you. I care about a relationship. Right now, we are not talking, we're apart. Do we really want to spend the rest of our lives being angry at each other? Do you really want to hold on to this bitterness, this hurt? I mean, is it really serving you? I mean, how many months, how many years has it been? And you say you're a loving person? I doubt it. not based upon that way of thinking. Some people even the person will die and you're still mad at them. You're a coward. You ain't got no courage. You're not a loving person either. You're full of shit. Because if you really loved them, you'd be willing to find a way. How can I reconnect this? How can I be, maybe this is an opportunity for me to learn forgiveness. Maybe it's an opportunity for me to grow up versus being a bitter, spiteful person. Look what it does to you. It ruins your life. You complain the rest of your life. You're angry at yourself. You're angry at other people. It's really hard for you to move into the next relationship. So you can't walk around with bitterness in your heart and not carry it into your next relationship. You'll tend to project your shit onto the next person. And then they're the person who's at fault, not you. I'm fine. When you can't look in the mirror, you can't take responsibility, you can't say, what does it mean to be loving? Let's define that. You care about others? Do you forgive others? Do you forgive yourself? No. Well, then you're not loving. You can blow smoke up your ass all day long, but it doesn't mean that you're a loving person. It doesn't mean you have compassion or consideration for others. You can't claim the title, the freaking trophy, and get the blue ribbon if you can't perform on the field of play of life. Sorry, it's not the way it works. You can't act like you have moral high ground when we can look into your life and find all these errors in your backyard. Don't stand on the pedestal, man. I'm not saying I'm a perfect person either. I got lots of problems. I got a lot of things to work on. But I'm thankful for the things I work on because I can get better at it. I know I'm not going to be perfect, but I can always be better. So 2017 is getting ready to start. It's a new year. How about we make it the best year ever? What about a commitment to being what's the ideal? Being the most loving, caring, compassionate person you can think of. Are you caring and compassionate towards yourself? Are you willing to grow? Do you want to become your best self? Or you just want to pretend like your life's freaking fantastic on Facebook? Trust me. Let's go hire some people to talk to your friends. We'll find out how fantastic your life is. It's probably full of shit. Because everybody's got problems. Nobody's perfect. The world's full of problems. But in each problem is an opportunity to grow, opportunity to learn something about yourself, an opportunity to become more compassionate, an opportunity to become more loving, opportunity to become a better linguist, the opportunity to become better in communications, opportunity to become a better listener. There's always an opportunity to become a better lover, opportunity to build relationships and reconnect. Or you can practice the opportunity of being more of an asshole, being more inconsiderate, being more angry, being more bitter. And let me know how that's working out for you in about 6 months. Let me go talk to your friends. You don't think that hurts? When you go to work, you carry that bitterness around with you. You go to your next relationship, you carry it into the next one. You ruin every relationship or muddy the water up because when you carry around all that hatred and anger and hurt, it doesn't go away. Wherever you go, there you are. It'll show up. Give it time. The person in front of you will do something, and up comes the anger. Up comes that bitterness. Up comes that grudge. You're the one who's suffering your life. You're losing your life. Can I look at your calendar? How old are you? Let's say you're 30. Okay. How the last 10 years been? How the last 5 years been? How much of that life did you invest in making it your best life ever? Or are you more concerned about being right and you're freaking suffering like a jackass? You're a jackass. And I've been a jackass a bunch. My father's told me I've been a jackass. I'm okay with it because I know he's right. I know deep in my heart he's right about some of those things. And it's not worth holding a grudge. This is from a man who had no family. None. Zero. His whole life. So he knows what it's like to not have family. So he always encouraged. He saw what bitterness did. He saw what revenge did. He saw what Blaming did. He saw what grudges did. He saw all these things. And here's a man that is 76 years old, 77 years old. But I tell you what, in the family he raised, that we all love each other. We know that our relationship's the most important thing. Like, I could be angry at my sister, but she calls me, she needs me. Like, I don't care about that. I mean, it's a simple disagreement. Our relationship, our bond, brother and sister, is more important. I call my brother. I mean, we don't talk all the time out, but I know right after I got separated from my ex, shoot, I called my brother, told my brother I would come down and stay with him for a little bit, and, just need some TLC and get my head together. Hell, he gave me his car. He bought me food. I mean, I had no money. He took care of me. We fought like hell when we grew up. That didn't matter. What matters was our connection and family and our bond. And that's the one thing I'm very thankful my father taught us, was that above all else, take care of your mother. Take care of each other. Stick together. And don't let your ego get in the way, and love each other. And I respect the hell out of my father for that. And I can tell you what, our family's pretty tight, not perfect. We all have issues, but we do have some pretty great bonds, and it's a wonderful feeling when we get together and we can laugh and cut up and share, and we just don't take anything that personally. So it's Dr. Wood thinking about 2017, and I hope this is the year you choose to start loving and making this your best life ever, and creating family, creating community. Because if you get better, your family gets better, your relationships get better, the community gets better, the county that you're in gets better, the state you live in gets better. All because you chose to get better. You make a difference in this world. I just want you to know that. Have a great day.